You have been trying to fall asleep into the version of you who already has your manifestation. You've been trying SATs and it hasn't been working for you. That's because you've been doing it wrong. There's a method that almost feels too simple, and that's why it works. Exactly because of that. It's too easy. It's called the LULLABY method. Neville Goddard absolutely loved this method, and he gave it to the people who struggled to visualize while doing SATs, and it worked just as effectively. By the end of the video, you're gonna know exactly how to use it tonight. Stay with me. Before we get into it, this video is sponsored by Psychic Source. I recently had a reading with one of their advisors, my girl Eleanor. I always come to her. She is so insanely talented, just like everyone on Psychic Source. And honestly, she exceeds my expectations every single time. She picked up on the energy that I've been building around my business and told me I'm entering a period of really significant expansion. She mentioned that something that I've been quietly working on behind the scenes is going to grow in such an insane, expansive way for me. I literally felt that inside of my body so strongly, because tell me why. I have been working on finally financially free for 2 months. I did not tell a single soul. I damn sure did not tell Eleanor on Psychic Source. So when she confirmed that to me and said that it's going to take off in such an amazing, expansive way, which is true, by the way, I'm in the middle of my launch and it's going fucking phenomenally. She hit the nail right on the head. Psychic Source is the most oldest and most trusted psychic service in the industry. Over 35 years of helping people find clarity through professional, ethical readings. They only accept 2% of applicants, so the standard is incredibly high. You can connect by phone, video, or text, whatever feels right for you. I personally love talking by text. They have a little quiz on their site that helps match you to an advisor based on what you're looking for. Love, career, past lives, energy readings, and it makes the whole thing feel really personal. And they back it up with a no-risk guarantee. If you're not happy with your last paid reading, it's completely free. Go to trypsychicsource.com/Kaminski or click the very first link in the description box down below. You get up to 40 minutes for just $19.80. That's a $240 value. And you don't have to use it all at once. You can spread those minutes across multiple advisors to find who you really vibe with. Plus, 1% of your purchase goes to a charity of your choice at no extra cost. Again, that's trypsychicsource.com/Kaminski to get your reading. And with that, let's get into the LULLABY method. Neville Goddard's LULLABY method is basically SATs in affirmation form. So you go to bed and you affirm one thing over and over again until you fall asleep. Let me tell you how to do it Rita style, because this is what worked for me. So you want to get clear on what you want. Do you want this to be an umbrella affirmation, like everything in my life is perfect, so it covers everything that you're trying to manifest? Or do you want to manifest something that you very clearly prioritize? For example, imagine you get coaching with me and you are wanting to manifest multiple things, like many people are. What is the very first thing that you type to me about? For a lot of people, it's SP, right? So for me, I would tell you to do the LULLABY method on your SP, because that's what you're prioritizing. And the reason why I do that is because when your brain is in that theta mode, it soaks up your manifestation like a sponge. It's highly impressionable, so it's able to push out into the 3D reality in the fastest amount of time. So if you're prioritizing your SP, you want to manifest that. You want to get that as fast as possible. So you focus on that first and move on to the other thing when your SP is manifested. Just another day. Okay, so you pick a very simple affirmation. The simpler, the better, because you're trying to go to sleep. So pick any short affirmation that implies that you have your desire. Let's stick to the SP example. SP is obsessed with me, right? That is very short. So what I want you to do is make a deal with yourself before you actually sit your ass down into bed and then lay down into bed. Before that, I literally want you to stare at your bed before there's any contact with your bed. I want you to say, it is my intention to affirm until I fall asleep, no matter what. That is my first and only priority. And that's what you do. That's exactly what you do. The minute you have contact with your bed and you are intending to go to sleep, I want you to affirm, SP is obsessed with me, SP is obsessed with me, SP is obsessed with me. And the reason why I like the lullaby method is it actually turns into a lullaby. You may be worrying about something and you can't fall asleep because you're stressing over money, or why didn't my SP text me today? And you want to use this affirmation as a loving and calming anchor. So you want to bring it back always to your affirmation. And you can also tell yourself, okay, mind, if this is so important, I will deal with it first thing tomorrow morning. But right now, I'm just going to be affirming. That has helped me since 2013 when I started dealing with a little bit of insomnia. That was my auntie's, Liana, very amazing advice for me back in 2013, rest in peace. When I'm not able to fall asleep, I use her advice to this day, and I'm now giving it to you. If you can't fall asleep, say that to yourself. Don't focus on that too much now. You want to bring back that affirmation into your mind, into your consciousness. You want that affirmation to be at the forefront of your mind, and you use it back as an anchor instead of things that you may be worrying about. So you're going to get so good at this. You don't have to feel it. You don't have to visualize it. You are just saying those words until you fall asleep. Maybe random thoughts come through your brain as you're affirming. It doesn't matter. Keep going. And I really want you to look me in the eye. If you're on your phone, if you're looking somewhere else, if you're in another tab right now, I want you to bring your attention back on this video right now and look me in the eye. The most important thing to do in the lullaby method to get results literally overnight, I'm not fucking joking, this is scary. Look me in the eyes right now. Let me take off my glasses because of the glare. Okay, hi. I want you to not fucking stop until it is the very last thing that you think about before falling asleep. If you have not done this, you have failed and you will not get your manifestation overnight. I want to be very clear. Again, if even 5 seconds before you're affirming, but the very last thing that you think is something else, it's not going to work. Don't fucking ask me why. I don't know. But this is how it worked. I have been practicing SATs since 2022. And the only times it has worked is when that scene or that affirmation is the literal last thing that you think in your mind. You may be asking, Rita, but how do I know that it is the very last thing that I think about? You will not 100% know. Just like you don't really know that your techniques are working until it comes into your reality fully. Your job is to not let up and keep affirming until you fall asleep. A big tip is be cognizant of when you become drowsy. Because you know those moments when you're conscious and you feel awake, and then very slowly the transition may be 10 minutes, it may be 7 minutes, it may be 30 minutes, it may be an hour. When you start to feel that really like amazing feeling where you're drowsy, like you know that feeling. You're about to fall asleep, but you're still awake. That is your key. You need to be mindful of that. That comes with practice. Just be cognizant. Oh, hey, I'm feeling a little bit drowsy right now. Think about it this way. During the day, you are aware when you are fully conscious and energetic and awake to where you're feeling drowsy and you can't concentrate during your lecture. Do you know what I mean? You are cognizant of that. You're not dumb. So you will know when you're feeling drowsy. You just need to tell yourself before you get into bed, number one, I'm going to be affirming nonstop until I fucking fall asleep. And number two, I'm going to be cognizant of when I am drowsy. And I'm going to keep going. And this is tip number 3. This is advanced mode, but this is where it really works. You need to fight yourself to not sleep. I know that that sounds controversial and confusing, but stay with me. You're going to fall asleep anyways. These are just crucial. This feels like a movie or something, and I'm teaching you how to teleport, but this is real shit, guys. I manifested 100,000 subscribers doing this, but visualization, this is robotic affirming, it doesn't matter. You're still thinking as a person who has it. Okay, those moments where you're drowsy and you want to go to sleep, I want you to aggressively fight yourself, not to the point of actually waking up. This is an art. You want to consistently say, SP is obsessed with me, SP is obsessed with me, and you feel like you're wanting to go to sleep so bad, but you're like, no, SP is obsessed with me, SP is obsessed with me, SP is obsessed with me, SP is obsessed with me. You want to keep going as much as humanly possible, and you may only last 10 seconds, and that's good. Those are your moments. That's when it's actually working. That is the magic. That's all it is. And another tip that I'll give you is when you wake up in the morning, you will know that you did it correctly because you will feel different. If you don't, I'm sorry to tell you, but it did not work. And the only thing that I can tell you is tough titties and do it again. And you're practicing and you're going to do it the next evening. There's always a new chance, but I wouldn't be wasting my time. I would be disciplined, focused, and do this to the best of my fucking ability, because that is the only thing that's standing between you and your fucking manifestation. I do this with my $100,000 launch. I have an $100,000 launch. I have an $100,000 launch. I have an $100,000 launch. And it's like ASMR, and it helps me to fall asleep. I don't give a shit if you're affirming in bed for 3 hours and you can't fall asleep. Do it. It is, again, the only thing that's holding you back between you and your fucking manifestation. So do that shit. You will feel different in the morning. Not like you've grown a new head or something, but you'll feel this tingly feeling in your body like you're a brand new bee. You're a brand new man. Imagine you're starting a new job that is really exciting for you. Like, it's good pay, the people look fun. Like, imagine your dream job is working at Google, and the night before, you know that the next day you're going to have your first day at Google, but like you're not nervous. You have this like tingly, exciting feeling in your body. It's like that, but a little bit muted. It's like this knowing that it's done. And you don't have to convince yourself or quantum leap. It's just done. And you will begin seeing movement straight away that morning. I'm not fucking joking. I'm so excited for you. Please let me know how you go doing this. Literally just do it for one night and let me know in the comments down below what happened. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. And actually, I do want to mention my Finally Financially Free course, which I just recently launched. Listen, if you've been watching my content and you're ready to stop consuming and actually receive your manifestations, my course Finally Financially Free is open for enrollment right now. This is a money course where I walk you through exactly how I rewired my money identity, my self-concept when it comes to money, and how you can do it too. How I went from living paycheck to paycheck in New York to manifesting consistent 10K months on YouTube stably, creating a business, and now having 30 plus K months from that said business. Each and every single time I was manifesting in those steps, and as I'm doing now, because we're always learning and growing, I am using my blueprint in Finally Financially Free. That has already obviously worked multiple times for me. Everything that I teach is rooted in law of assumption. No BS. It's practical embodiment. The link to enroll will be the second link in the description box down below. Go check it out. And with that, I trust that this video gave you the guidance that you need. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because I know that you loved it. And don't forget to subscribe because I am your favorite YouTuber, coach, and course creator. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing day. Bye, everyone.